Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Inoswela here. Ngibuyile, I'm back again. Guys, thank you so much for all the comments. Thank you for watching my videos. And please do continue doing so. Do continue liking my videos. If you do like my videos, do leave comments. Should you have anything to say, please do not hesitate to leave your comments. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate reading your comments and seeing exactly what my videos do to your lives, because like I've explained previously that my videos are mainly about life changing. I want to make a difference in people's lives, our youth, the youth. That's what my videos are all about. So today we are going to have a conversation about friendship. We're going to talk more about the friends that we keep, the what we look out for, what we look for in a friend. In order for you to have a friend, what is it exactly that you look out for? What is it that you expect? And what is it that you want out of that friendship? What kind of a friend do you want? What kind of a friend do you want to be? And I want us to start by talking about the circle that we keep. I believe in keeping a very small circle, simply because I do not see a reason for keeping a bigger circle, for having, I don't see a reason for having a lot of friends. For me, it just does not make sense. I have a lot of questions like, how do you manage all of this? Because as you grow older, you get a lot of responsibilities. You have so much to do. There's just so much to do, whether you have kids or not, but there's just a lot to do, unless with other people, they always have time in their hands. But I feel like having friends alone, it's also a lot of work. It requires a lot because, you need to show that you care. You need to check up on your friends. You need to value the friendship. And there's so much that goes into having a friendship with people. So hence I'm saying that a bigger circle really does not make sense to me, because I just wonder, how do you do it? How do you do it? Is it possible? For me, it would be very impossible. Hence, I only have a smaller circle, and that works for me. It really does work for me. And how do you choose your friends? When choosing your friends, what is it that you look out for? What do you look for? How do you say, oh, you know what? This is the person that I would like to keep. This is the person that I want as my friend. So this is what I look for. This is what I want in my life, especially now at the age of 30, going on 31. When I choose friends, or not really, when I choose friends and decide to keep friends, well, I haven't made new friends lately, but the friends that I have, I've been friends with them for the longest time. So all my friends, I've been friends with them for more than 5 years. Yes, almost all of them. We've been friends for more than 5 years. So the reason why I am still friends with my current friends is because I believe that we share the same, we share almost the same vision, if not the same vision. We have dreams. We know what we want in life. And we also respect the fact that I cannot be checking up on you every single day. Do not expect that from me, because I have a lot of responsibilities. I have kids to take care of. I have a business to run. I have work to do. I just have so much, on my hands. There's just too much. And I believe it's vice versa. I understand that my friend also has or my friends also have so much that they're busy with. So I cannot expect my friends to be checking up on me every single day. Check up on me when you have the time. But I should know that, you know what, even if I do not talk to my friend every single day, my friend is there for me. When I need this friend, I know I can be able to pick up my phone, call them, and they'll be able to actually spare me some of their time to listen to my problems, or to have a chat with me, or to let me vent if I need to vent. But most importantly is that we have so much in common. We share a lot. We want the same things in life. We respect our time. We respect the people that are around us. We respect the goals that we have, our dreams. We have dreams. We have things that we want to achieve. We're doing so much to make sure that we have a better future. We want what's best for each other. That's what's more important to me. In order for me to keep that specific friend or to keep that friendship, then I need to see that, you know what, the things that we share make sense to me. I learn something from that particular friend, and that particular friend does learn something from me. That's the most important thing for me. And that brings us to the importance of having a friend, or the importance of a friendship. So I've covered the importance of a friendship. Those are the points that I look out for when I choose the friends that I choose, when I decide, oh, it's okay, this is the friend that I'm going to keep. I mean, we can be friends for a very long time, but when I see, or when I realize that, as we grow older, our the things that we want in life changes, how we treat each other changes, how we behave towards one another. It's not the same as it was before. And does it make me happy? It doesn't. If it doesn't make me happy, and more things just continues happening, more things continue to happen, and I pick up more and more things that I do not like, the things that I do not like weighs more than the things that I like, then there's no need for me to keep that friendship. There isn't any need for me to do that. We can still communicate now and then, check up on each other now and then, but do we have to be that close to each other as before? There's no reason for that. I don't see the need for that. Then another thing that I look out for when I keep my friends, or when I choose the friends, or what's more important to me when it comes to friendship, is the value that the friendship brings, or the value that the person brings into the friendship or into my life. I value friendships so much that if I feel that the other person does not value our friendship, then I don't see any reason to continue with that particular friendship. I value friendships so much so that if I realize the other person really doesn't care about the friendship, then it hurts so much. But is there a reason to continue with the friendship if you see that there's no value there? The friendship is not valued. For me, it's a no. I don't see a reason for actually doing that, for keeping the friendship. I honestly see no need for that. Then another thing is expectations. The expectations that we have from our friends, from the friends that we have, the friends around us, the people that we keep in our in our lives. Because having a friend, then it means sharing your life with the next person. So you cannot keep, or you cannot call someone a friend if you cannot trust that person. You cannot call someone a friend if you're always judgmental over whatever they do, or in everything that they do. You cannot keep a friend that you cannot be honest with. You cannot have a friend that you are not willing to advise, or you are not willing to take advice from. So that comes with, how do I say this? It comes with the expectations that you have from that person, the expectations that you have out of that friendship. So one thing that I always expect from the friends that I keep is honesty. It is, yeah, honesty. I'm just wondering if I said that word correctly. Honesty. So honesty to me plays a big role. And by honesty, I mean being able to talk to me. And I should also be able to talk to you without you being offended or without you being defensive. So for an example, if a friend of mine does something that I am unhappy with, treats me in a way that I do not like, or talks to me in a way that I find disrespectful, offensive, and rude, then I should be able to go to that friend of mine and tell that person about how I feel, talk about my feelings, share how I feel about the whole thing that happened or what transpired. I should be able to talk about that without the fear of offending my friend. But whenever I decide to talk to them and actually tell them about my feelings, then that friend of mine should be able to understand where I'm coming from and try to meet me halfway, and mostly try to actually do right about what did not sit well with me. Try to make a change, a difference, so that we are both in the same page. We both understand each other. We both do things that make us happy. But if I have a friend that would feel offended every time I not every time, but whenever I disagree with whatever, or whenever I would go to her or him and confront them about whatever that I did not like, then they feel okay, when you are too confrontational, that's the word. Hey, sing easy. If they feel I am too confrontational and they cannot stand it and they're not happy about it, then it's a problem for me, because I'm that person that I would go to you and speak to you about whatever that does not make me happy, as much as I would come to you and speak to you about everything that makes me happy. So I'm that person that expects communication in a friendship. So there should always be a communication. Communication to me plays a vital role. It plays a very big role. So if I'm the one who always wants to communicate about certain topics or certain things, and on the other hand, you do not feel the need to talk about whatever issues you might have, then it's going to be a problem to me. And I do not like people who pretend. If I'm not happy about something, then when you go AWOL, you just decide to go to no, I'm just going to give this person a silent treatment because I'm not happy with how things were done, or I'm assuming go to 1, 2, 3 happen, or I picked up a vibe that I didn't understand, so I'm just going to keep my distance. I'm just going to keep quiet and not pay attention to this person and not even ask, or to what's wrong, what happened. I do not like those kind of friends. And that's the honest truth, because that's not how I am. That's not what I want. So you should remember that if friendship, it's not only about you, but it's a two-way thing. So if I am this person and this is my personality, this is my attitude towards a friendship, then my friend sees things differently. I feel it's unfair to stay in that friendship, because it means we're always going to have disagreements, because we see things differently. We have different opinions. We have different beliefs when it comes to a friendship. Then why should we stay in that friendship if we are not going to get along, since we see things differently? We do not see things the same way, and we do not even try to see things the same way. What's the point of being in that friendship? There's no point. That's how I look at it. And that's That's just me. That's what I believe in. I would, I believe ukuthi some people would actually feel the same way, and some would understand where I'm coming from and why I say the things that I say, because that leads to toxic friendship. It leads to a toxic relationship. I mean, if now when you're always stressed about something, you're not sure, oh, it's okay, if I say this, will it sit well with this person? How is this person going to take this? When you always have to be scared of voicing out your feelings because this person is going to be offended. I mean, such friendship leads to to something toxic. So for me, I honestly do not see, I don't see why we should continue with that friendship if we're going to be in a toxic friendship. Then it means ukuthi mina, I should just keep those friends, or the friends that I want, the friends that made up with my standards, or made up with, yes, my standards. Because obviously when you have a list of things that you are looking for from a friendship, then that's what you should get. That's what you should look for. But if the person does not meet your standards, then it means it's not going to work out. The friendship is not going to work out. You're always going to be fighting. You're always going to be stressed. You're always going to be thinking a lot about whatever that transpired. So that's just toxic. And I'm not for toxic friendship. I'm just not. And especially with everything, all the responsibilities that I have, why should I want to bring more stress into my life if I already have stress? So like a toxic friendship, it's not something that I want. Then we also have friends who want to be better than you. There are friends who always wants to be better than you. And you find, Uguti, you have this friend, say you are out and you with other people all the time. They always try by all means to make it seem as if they know better than you, or they are better than you in a way. And if those kind of things, they do happen. If you get my drift, it happens a lot. You get those kind of people, Uguti, they want to use you so that bona they look much better in other people's eyes. They want to seem as if they are so smarter than you. They are the smartest. They know a lot and you know nothing. You do not need such people in your life. You do not need such people in your life. I mean, those people are just a waste of time. You do not need such people in your life. And that brings us to a friendship that's worthy of your time. I mean, friendship that's worthy of your time. If friendship, it does not benefit you, if your friendship does not bring out any positivity, you do not learn anything from that friendship, you do not get anything out of that friendship, get rid of it. You don't need it. When you have a friend, just like when you're in a relationship with your partner, you should be able to learn something from that person. But if you don't learn anything from that particular person, then what's the use of staying in that friendship? What is the use? I don't see any need of being in a friendship that does not benefit you. You need to be in a friendship that gives you something back. And with that, I mean learning something, gaining knowledge from that friendship. Even no musekaya, will be like, Bona, I miss this person. And I miss this person. I miss talking to this person because every time in Kulumanai, I gain something from that conversation that we have. I gain something. I have this friend every time. I mean, we hardly talk. We hardly talk. We talk now and then. And that's because we have busy lives. we have busy lives and uma sikhuluma, you won't even tell ukuthi we haven't spoken in more than a month or so. And every time we speak, she always leaves me with something to think of, something to talk about, something to, something that makes me feel whole, something that makes me feel refreshed. And to a point that sometimes I actually take down notes, because the things that she says to me makes so much sense. It changes how you see things. So those are the kind of friends that I keep in my life. Those are the kind of people that I want in my life. I don't just keep people in my life for the sake of doing it. It's a waste of time, and my time is too precious to be wasted. So I believe we go to all our time, your time, respect your time. It's precious. It's a very precious thing. So don't let people just come into your life just to waste your time. I know what sometimes we meet these people and it's so difficult to just get rid of them. And it takes a lot of convincing. Well, you convincing yourself, because this person is just not right for me. It's just not right for my life. But you keep giving them chances because you believe they will change. You believe it's not what I think, man. Maybe I'm overthinking things, or maybe I'm overanalyzing things. It's not like that. It goes over right. Things will change, man. He's not as bad. He or she is not as bad as I think. Maybe Nje, who's seeing things that are not even there. Those things do happen. Mara, as isikhathi sihamba, you need to make up your mind. You need to make that hard decision to just get rid of certain people, because your time is not worth being wasted. Let's value our time. Let us value our time. It's too precious to be wasted by people who just do not value you, to be wasted by people who do not really care about you, who do not see you as worthy. So yeah, it's too precious. Let's value that. Let's respect that. Let's put that phambili. We also have friends who do not want to see us happy. We have friends who feel intimidated about our happiness, who feel intimidated about our success. They do not want to see us succeeding in life. Such people, you do not need them. And in most cases, it's very easy to see someone who does not who cannot celebrate your success or your happiness now. I mean, you can tell from the things that they say. You can tell from how they are towards you, from their reaction, from their response. It's very easy to pick up these things, but at the same time, it can be difficult because we end up convincing ourselves we just reading too much into this, whereas you reading too much into it actually helps you. You do not want to keep a friend who can never be happy for you, who doesn't want to see you do better, who doesn't want to see you do something good with your life. Don't keep such a person in your life. You honestly do not need such people. There's so much to friendship. I know that there's probably, not probably, but I know there's a lot that I would have loved to talk about, but hey, it's gone. It's gone. There was just so much that I would have loved to put in with this video regarding friendship, but there's just a lot when it comes to a friendship. There's a lot to think of. There's a lot to look at when it comes to a friend when it comes to friendships. So don't just go around making friends for the sake of making friends. If you have two friends from way back, keep those friends. You don't need new friends in your life. Yes, have people that you know, your neighbors or your mates, your colleagues, your schoolmates. Have those people in your life. Talk to them when you need to talk to them, but you don't always have to share your issues with them. And also, you need to be careful of the people that you share your ngathini, your stories with, your personal life with. You need to be careful. Don't go around talking about the things that are happening in your life with everyone. So you need to be very careful of the people that you share such important information with. You cannot just go around trusting and believing okay, this person I can actually tell everything about about me, about things that are going on in my life. Some people, they celebrate when things are not going good in your life. Hence, it's very much important to know the people that you're dealing with. You need to be very careful, or you need to know the people that you bring into your life. Do not go around bringing people randomly that you pick up from the streets in your life. Be careful. Get to learn them. Study them. Know the people that you bring into your lives. It's very important, because in most cases we bring wrong people that shouldn't be in our lives. Now we bring them into our lives. Then that's when things start going, they start going the opposite direction. I mean, we do have challenges, kunama struggles, kunama obstacles. There's just a lot that happens in our lives. We are born. But let's also play that role. Let's also take accountability for the decisions that we make. So let's take our time before you actually invite someone to be in your life. Because when someone is in your life, they're also in the people that, the people that are very close to you. They also become part of their lives. They might not be part of their lives as much as they are part of your life, but in a way they also become part of their lives. For an example, if you're married, you have a husband, you have a wife, and you bring a friend into your life, they automatically become their part of their lives. Yes, they might not be their friends, but Baba Kona, because should you have issues with that person, who are you going to discuss those issues with? It means you're going to discuss the issues with your partner, right? So that's what I mean by them becoming your partners, part of your partner's life as well. So guys, let's be very careful of the people that we bring into our lives. Let's be very careful of the friendships that we choose, the friendships that we keep, the friendships that we go into. If you feel this friendship, it doesn't seem right, there's something happening, then let it go. Let go of that friendship. Let go of that friendship. Because sometimes the things that we suspect, the things that we feel might be happening, they're really happening. We just need to trust. We need to trust our instincts, because 100% or 99% of the time, our instincts are correct. But we always choose to ignore them. We have reached the end of my video, and should you have more to add regarding this conversation, please feel free to do so. Do add a comment, go to the comment section, put in your comments. That will very much help us. Okay, so I do really appreciate it when I see okay, there are people who have something to add on to what I've spoken about, or they have something to say about what I have spoken about. So guys, I do really appreciate you all. I do love you so much, and do continue liking my videos, comment, and do subscribe. Do not forget to subscribe. Should you know anyone that you think might be interested in my content, please do tell them about my channel, so that they also, given that opportunity to maybe learn something that they did not maybe know before, or something that they had not instilled in their daily lives as yet. Maybe by watching this video, it might actually help them do things differently, or they might learn something from it. So if you believe ukuthi kune youth out there that this might be beneficial, it might be you believe ukuthi it might be beneficial kubo or their lives, then do tell them about it. I really appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for watching. I have to love and leave you, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Bye, guys. Mwah, mwah, mwah.